Hello everyone, welcome to another podcast episode. This is episode number 72. My name is The Star. I am The Star Crochet and I make and sell crochet gifts for everyone. On this episode, I talk about things like what I have been up to, any works in progresses, any finished objects, and that's about it. There's not much for this episode, but then again, I always say the same thing when it comes to recording these podcast episodes. What I have been up to is that I was away for a while. I'm sure you guys have noticed. It's been a little while since I have recorded and uploaded another podcast video, and that is because I went to the hearing of my cousin's killer, and so I can't talk much about that, but all I gotta say is we got some justice. So anyway, that is what I've been up to for the most part. I have a psychiatry appointment today at this new location that I am in, and I am very excited because it has been about a month and a half since I had a psychiatry appointment. And when I moved here, my old psychiatrist said that it was just the first month in of this trial period. That was my last psychiatry appointment. And so in order to not run out of medications, I had to start searching for a psychiatrist earlier than expected and changing my insurance earlier than expected, but that's okay. And I feel I really need my medications updated. I have a lot of symptoms that I'm going through, but I'm hanging in there for the most part, and that is what I have been up to. So I have one work in progress, and I'll start with that. While I was away, I did not bring a whole lot of yarn because I didn't have much to pack with. So I did not crochet as much, but I knitted a lot while I was gone. And this is what I've been knitting, the usual socks that I'm making. And this is up close. And the type of yarn that I'm using, it's more like a thread. It's sold at Walmart for about $4, and this is a size 10 thread, which is equivalent to size 1 yarn or size 0, whichever. But with this right here, it's 1,000 yards per cone like this, and the color is like a ivory. So that's what I've been working on, and there goes the DPN. Okay, awesome. And now with the finished objects. I have a lot of finished objects, and I don't know how many, because whenever I would work on these finished objects over the span of 3 weeks or something, I would just not count and continue to do finished objects. So if you count all the finished objects that I show, please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to see what number I ended up with. So this is the first finished object. This is with that size 10 cone thread. And I'll show you guys up close. So this right here, it's, I would say it's about a size small when it comes to a woman's sock. And so this is one. The next finished object is pretty big. This is an octopus. This is a pattern that I bought online on Etsy. And I love the way it looks. I love the way it turns out. I made another one, by the way, spoiler. But with these tentacles, you can see underneath, I made like a pink tentacles. And of course it has 8 legs, and then it kind of looks like a squid, doesn't it? But I like the way it looks. It's a nice pattern that I purchased. So I altered it a little bit because the pattern calls for cheeks and like a embroidery type of eyes instead of safety eyes. but I just did my own version and put safety eyes and no cheeks, you know, like rosy cheeks or anything. And that is the difference I made, but I know not to call this my own pattern because it's not. I'll link the pattern of the octopus in the description box below so you guys can check it out and make it as well if you guys want to. And then this is the inside. And I just love the way this turned out. So here is the second finished object. The next finished object is, like I said, another octopus. And this one's a little different. You can see like where I put the safety eyes is a lot higher than where I put the safety eyes with the previous octopus. So the skin underneath is pink as well. And then the 8 legs. And for both these octopus, I used a worsted 4-weight yarn. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. The next finished object I have. So this one's funny. I'm just like, you know, I have this finished object bag right here that I typically have. And I just place everything, throw everything in this basket when I'm done. So when it comes to time for recording the podcast, I don't remember everything that I've made. So anyway, the next finished object is this. I know it looks weird. So I'll show you what I'm making. I want to use this one right here, the white one that I made for myself because I don't want to have to put this one on my head and then somebody buy it for me, you know? So anyway, so this is the before. Okay, and then the after, I will show you. So I'm not done yet. I have to roll it up a little bit because I don't like, there we go. It's a cat ear beanie. A beanie with cat ears. So this is what I made, and this one is for myself. I roll it up a lot because I don't like my ears to be covered whenever I am anywhere. It's just like a safety thing. I don't know. But anyway. So that's what this will turn into as well whenever it's put on. This one might be for a bigger, larger head. But you do the same thing, you know, you just roll it up. Whichever way, how much you want to. And that's what this is. And then I have yet another one. It's funny because when I was away visiting family, I had the idea. I bought this yarn first over there, and then I bought this yarn as well. They are both the worsted weight Red Heart. This one is like I forgot what exactly it's called, like speckles or something like that, and then this one is a stripes, and they're both jumbo skeins when I use them. So whenever I started making this one first, I had the sudden urge to make more because I had a feeling that these might sell very well. So I want to just continue. The type of beanies that I make will be like this, and then this is another one of those, you know, so this is for like the same head size as me or something. And I want to continue making more, but I want to hold off a little bit on crocheting a lot more because I'm already running out of space. I took a lot with me in general when I moved here. So I want to halt crocheting as much right now, unless it's for the Crochet church group. But I have more. Okay, a lot more. So this is a hat, and this will be for the Crochet church group. I didn't turn it in yet because I just made this yesterday, and yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. So this is going to be a hat for the Crochet church group. And then I have yet another sock that I made from the size 10 thread. another sock. I really kept myself busy when I was away. Another sock. And then I finally finished this colorway. This yarn right here is the sock weight yarn from Hobie. I think it's called Hobie Friends or something like that. And this is the color I used to make the socks, and I love this because it reminds me of fire. And that is all of the finished objects when it comes to everything that I have made. Also, the last part of the finished objects that I'd like to show you guys, let me scoot over here real quick. I have it's either a photo or a video of what all the pad sacks that I have made for the Crochet Church group in the span of a couple months. I already made a lot, and I had to change them up a little bit because I used a regular strand of yarn to go through the drawstring of all the pad sacks. And so the organizer of the group, she wanted me to do chains, like a string of chains instead of a string of yarn, to go around all of the drawstrings of the stuff, the pad sacks. So anyway, she made a whole bunch of chain strands, and I'm very thankful for that because I only had to make like 3, and each chain strand that I had to make was 100 chains per strand because that'll be just enough to fit all around the pad sacks. So she helped me with that, and I was very thankful, and that's what it looks like, all of them put together. If you have made it this far in the video, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you're always notified of all the videos I make. Check out my Patreon. It is $3.33 a month per person. Also check out my social medias such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. And thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.